Hi guys, it's Rick Shields down here at Quest Golf Academy here with Rob Potter. We're going to do some mid-handicap testing. We've just done some irons. We did the Ping i200s, the TaylorMade M2s, followed by the TaylorMade M1s. And we searched high and low in this academy. Yep. And we couldn't find any more irons to test. So we've moved on to the big toys, to the drivers. And we've got loads of drivers to test. We're going to start off with the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic. Then we're going to go Epic Sub-Zero. Then we're going to go TaylorMade M1, M2. We're going to throw in a grenade. We're going to throw in a vertical driver. Probably shouldn't say throwing a grenade. But we're going to test loads of drivers, get Rob's opinion on it. We're going to do it in a slightly different format to how we've done it in the past. It's not just going to be on the driving range, smacking golf balls, see how far they go. We've actually got him on a hole here, in a simulation hole. The 9th hole here at Tetton Pines. We're going to see what it maybe does on fairways, how many fairways we can find, what it does down on distance regarding data on GC2 hitting real Pro V1s. And then we're going to get some Rob's feedback on the looks. So get him to score the looks out of 10, the looks on accuracy. And the accuracy covers a lot of different factors as well. It factors in the distance potentially between good and bad shots, and also how Rob can find that he can hit the fairway with it. Granted, that's down to the Indian, not the arrow, but still, there's a level of when you feel comfortable over a club, you hit it straighter. I'm a true believer in that. And then we're going to work on scoring out of 10 for feel, which will give us an overall score out of 30 for each golf club that we test. We've just used Rob's Callaway XR driver to hit 3 shots. We hit the fairway once, we missed right, we missed left, and we're going to get some data on the distances once we've tested this driver. Okay. Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic. Tell me about it. What do you think?
It interests me, it intrigues me. I think it's a very, very daring marketing ploy. As a rule, I don't like watching, it sounds bad this, I don't like watching your reviews until I actually hit a shot.
That's all right, I appreciate it.
Because I don't want to be, looking at,
well, whatever.
I mean, because it's what it is, I prefer my own stuff. But this jailbreak stuff, he was going to go and cry now.
Go on, you just do it, Rob. You just do it all yourself.
I'll just do it. The jailbreak stuff really intrigues me. They've made such a big hoo-ha about it. And is it really going to be epic? Really? That intrigues me. It's a very bold statement. Every man and his dog who I've spoken to, including a few dogs, have actually said it's the best driver they've ever hit. It goes the longest. I don't like having that before I've hit it because it could set it up for a fail.
Hey, we're only going to see that from the numbers as well.
Yeah.
The thing is with it, the name,
yeah,
I've come to terms with it a little bit. I hate it still, but I've semi-come to terms with it. I think us in the UK, we don't like that loudness and that proudness and that boldness.
No.
I think you chuck that into the guys from the States, the US, and they love it.
Yeah.
They're hooping and hollering because epic is a really, popular word. They use it a lot.
Yeah.
UK, I don't know, we don't use it often. No. We don't use it as much maybe. The story behind it is that every golf club has like a code name before it actually comes out. And the code word for this driver was epic, and they just kept with that name all the way through the process. It has got jailbreak technology, which is 2 steel rods that go from the top to the bottom of the crown, which is helping keep the head more connected. And it's got this sliding rail at the back as well. I've got this in 10 degrees for Rob in his current shaft that he uses with his driver, and all in neutral. So we talked about the name, we talked about the technology. What do you think about the looks of this driver?
Look at it, I like the look of it. Looking at it from the top end from it, I like how it's quite discreet in terms of how they blended, like a pearlescence from like the carbon fibre going into the top of the head. I like that look better than 2 different colours or something like that. I prefer that how it's blended in.
It's very shiny as well, the top of the club.
I like shiny, I don't mind the shiny.
You'll see in the close-ups, the ones that I filmed originally, you can almost see my reflection in it, that's how shiny it is.
The colour, the green thing, I know we've had this in the past with other reviews that we've done and stuff, and I'm kind of building a bridge and getting over colours and things, so such is life. I just get up and snot it. You don't really see the greens on the top of the head anyway.
What driver does it remind you of those colour systems?
It reminds me of the one that they had previously, the Edge.
Oh God, this is a quiz for you, isn't it? Razor Fit.
Hey, where did I get that from?
Edge was red.
Right, so Razor Fit.
Yeah, Razor Fit had this kind of black and green colouring. The identical
green.
Oh, the identical green.
That's kind of like Hulk green.
Should we give it a whack?
I'm calling this the wife.
Wow, ouch. Right, give it a whirl. We got on GC2 9th hole. We're going to hit fairway, see how it performs, and see is it actually epic and what does Rob feel about this driver.
It looks a smaller head. It's not. It's a 460.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's 460.
460. It just looks smaller. It could be the black. It could be the shine of the black. I don't know, but it just looks smaller.
Well, that's down there. It's a tiny bit pulley, high off the face potentially. Just going into the second cut of fairway there.
Yeah.
Slightly high on the face?
Yeah, a little bit high on the face, I think.
223 carry.
223.
20 yards offline to the left. 2000 spin. Ball speed 129.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can see strike location. Just a little bit high on the face. Nice drive. That is a lovely drive, Rob. That is a lovely drive.
Wow. That's out there for me.
So 236 carry for 252 total distance, only 5 yards offline that time. Lower spin rate, even lower than 2000, which is very impressive. Strike location, you can just see came down, even though it's slightly in the heel.
Yeah.
That is a very, very good drive.
Yeah.
Let's go one more, and then we can get some feedback on the results of these. Great drive. Great drive. Love that. Love that. That was like super.
That was just
nutted.
went.
Yeah, that was nutted.
That just went.
I'm going to put up some numbers so we can see that anyway and compare it to your Callaway XR.
Oh yeah, that went.
Yeah, I loved the flight of that was just something else. Look at your strike, look at your strike location there.
I couldn't get that any better, could I?
Well, you can't.
Well, I certainly can't.
That was right in the middle of the club. So let's have a look at some numbers before then we start to get some ratings. So on Rob's current Callaway XR, he was carrying it at 222 on average. 230 was his best, 209 was his worst, and hit one fairway out of 3. Ball speed was 133. Launch angle, spin rate's a little bit higher at 2,400. That's the XR. Okay, yeah. Moving into the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic. This is the standard Epic, not the Sub-Zero. We have, on average, 12 yards further carry distance, on average. The best one being 243, which was the last one. And the worst one, still being better than the average of the XR. We see faster ball speed by 2 miles per hour. We see almost identical launch angles, but we see lower spin numbers. The spin number there is lower than 2,000. And you're launching it at 16 and spinning it at 2. That is on it. That is where you want to be. The first one you hit was 20 yards offline, granted, but after that, both of them found the fairway lovely. So 2 out of 3 on the fairways.
Well, they've surprised me. I thought I'd have been saying it was Great Big Bertha, but a big fat Doris damp squib. Okay. I expected saying that.
Not epic.
Not epic at all.
Is it epic?
It's tough to put. I can't call anything epic.
No, I don't think.
I really can't.
Is it splendid?
Yes, it's splendid.
I think if we made this in the UK, we would have called it the Great Big Splendid.
And we'd say it whilst having a cup of tea and a biscuit in
our
hand.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have had it that colour. A lot of people talk about the feel of this. Tell me about the feel of that drive. Did you notice any difference in the feel?
Not really, no.
Okay, let's go through some ratings. That might give us better ideas.
Okay.
Looks. Rate it out of 10 for looks, in your opinion.
Right. Out of looks, it's a 9.5.
As good as it, as good as it gets.
It's as good as it gets. I don't think I'll ever rate anything in the world as 10 because you can always improve.
Okay.
So 9.5.
So it's as close as it can possibly get for looks.
Possibly get.
Okay. Performance. So we call him performance, accuracy, forgiveness, distance, everything in that performance of it. Give us a rating.
9. Because, all right, the first one was a bit iffy and that was my fault. Certainly, but the other two that I crunched and nailed just went, see you later, ta-da, adios.
We can't argue with that.
He just went.
We cannot argue with that. You hit those amazing.
It was like in an next set missile.
So 9. So 9.5 and 9.
Yeah.
Feel.
There's feel to it. It's a different driver I've ever hit.
I'm almost going to put feel and sound into this. I'm going to put those into this category. We're going to change this category. It's like feel and sound.
Okay.
Give it a rating.
Oh, God, that's so difficult. It genuinely is difficult for feel and sound. There is feedback from it.
Okay.
There is a feedback from it, different than what I've got in the XR. I actually think there's more feedback in this than the XR.
Okay.
So
the reason why I'm stressing about feel so much is because that's a lot of the jailbreak bit of it.
It's almost, there's more spring to it. There's definitely more spring to it, which I prefer. It's like going back when I had the TaylorMade 300 series driver. That was the best felt driver I'd ever hit.
The illegal one?
No, I had a 360 Ti, which is still legal, which I gave you. Yeah.
God knows where that's gone.
Exactly, yeah, thanks for that. So the feel on that, it's like hitting that again.
Okay.
So that's a 9.
This is rated high. So 9, and 9.5. If my math serves me correct, that's 27.5. I think, yes.
Yeah.
27.5.
Yeah.
So 9, 18 plus the 9.5, 27.5. As good as it almost gets. As good as it almost gets. For the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic driver, this is the standard Epic driver. We're now going to move on to the Sub-Zero, which will be interesting to see. We're going to stay with the same shaft, and it'll be interesting to see how the Sub-Zero compares to those numbers, because those numbers are hard to beat. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click thumbs up. What do you think about the new way of testing the product here with Rob? I think it's an easier way of getting to a conclusion.
A waffle.
Easier way. Get into a conclusion. That was the plan. That was the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Wanted to get to an easier way. Hopefully we've managed to get to a conclusion with this driver. Looks, performance, feel/sound, it's right up there for Rob. As always though, I think everyone should always test clubs.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's the only way you're going to be able to tell. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, the big red button down here. That way you'll get notified every time I release a video, and I release daily. Don't forget to go and check out Rob Potter on Twitter, but be warned, there's expletive content on there.
Slightly.
PG+. Guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon. And well done, Rob. That was a good test.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to the Callaway Gbb Sub-Zero next.